Remember what Sandrone said? Her skin.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't a—
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive.
But at least she's trying.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And as much as it pains me to say it, that maniac is, I'll be frank. And I know that even
We're not giving up on saving her.
Right. No one's trying to.
So...
Absolutely.
Duh!
Yes. Anyway, I'd probably get there.
Computing power?
No, the issue isn't energy.
That's a tricky.
René de Petrichor of the... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from... this is so annoying.
What do we do?
You don't. And I need accurate...
Either way, we've done what we.
Hawkeye.
Let's go somewhere. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens, but creating games and setting rules. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The 7 will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending. So on the bright side, even if Notcry is doomed...
That's good to know. But I'm not...
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in save.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal...
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, in as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I'll get to that. First, tell me.
Just like Paimon said, she's...
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, She's clearly going. I see no reason not to trust.
If you say, in that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast. The call.
Well, you said it was urgent. So,
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my not. If I might ask.
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run it.
I see.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it.
Wow! Go, Hat Guy! Seems like all that.
But where is he?
Come with me.
Hat Guy?
Hat Guy! Can you... No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know?
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get...
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills, but
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out.
this world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that. Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely.
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core beyond that,
I think I know why you.
Correct. He said
He will have our undivided attention.
Aw.
on a more positive.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been. A core is completely different from a heart, but in the end, it turns out the core was. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced. Part of me wonders whether.
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will.
That's right.
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your...
Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia? What...
It was a joint...
Friends?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor we coexisted in peace.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tivat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. They would even cast down celestial.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rule, I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Tivat, where they continue to rule to this, and the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons into...
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to them? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Tivat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the three moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return, but we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone?
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's harm might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Luana's heart is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some... The question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is... Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to... I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tevat sky.
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's...
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tevat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Have you ever...
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything.
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by... Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul...
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found...
Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Tevat you say is called Not Cry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway?
This is so strange. Why would the...
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out.
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean...
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them...
I know.
Even so, let's say we successfully Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us. No moon goddess can leave.
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure...
Columbina.
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, you don't think she'd...
Seems Columbina may not.
Let's review what this is the Columbine. She knows so. If she wanted. Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see.
Oh, yeah!
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain. It'll surely but it's our only chance.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, along.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't?
What is there to think through? I should have gone.
And if you really do lose your sight...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with them.
I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on.
It seems you have I'm all ears.
Have you figured it out? Tell us. How
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What? What are you saying? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No.
Come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean... your...
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes, I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this, so I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by two older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too. How could I say no to that?
Sonnet.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the years that the three of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. It is a great if your plan can save them, and save Nodcry. I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed...
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes. I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority from this moment on. She is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do...
Be aware that
I understand.
Sisters! Oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just...
We have one final request, Colum. Could you use the Three Moons' power? Just now that we have lost our power, it's just...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big...
I'm okay.
It looks like... this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight. So this is why Notcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And Kuvaki responds to me, and the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the... May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home. Were we even allowed? Can you still see?
I see 2 fingers.
Truly astounding, Miss. Or is the credit for this...
Surely you jest, Mr. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eye. There is always a...
She chose the perfect despite being separated.
We still don't even know.
We'll get you back somehow.
Well, based on the information we now have,
Thanks to these gentlemen, the civilian population.
Miss Androne,
so far so good.
There's still a long...
Our plan is clear.
There's just never...
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah.
You were the very picture.
I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know.
Oh gosh, really?
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least, things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many...
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this,
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you...
Well, that...
Of course. Well, the thing is, Durin's findings from... It's not realistic to completely stop him. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well... But anyway, it's up to us to slow down...
Are you asking me to help you with...
No. When he eventually reaches it...
Oh. Can I take it that you're...
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change...
You're cashing in on...
Well, yeah. The way things are going...
Very well. The maid, to tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed...
This is... Wow.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. To humbly serve as a reliable and responsible guide. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
You're here.
Sandrone, how are things going?
Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon...
Hey!
Whatever.
Wow!
This meter display, once it's finished...
What do you mean, delivered?
You're such a... Whatever. I'll share the data with you. There. Now...
Wow! Look at that!
About time you recognize... Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. That might sound... I'm kinda...
Thankfully, Miss
Golden Flame. Based on the latest the situation should be more.
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, I'll be as Dotori's energy.
We fought side by. I believe this time will be no different.
Traveler. Fairly well.
Ooh.
To be honest, I am conserving my.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it and rest well.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter?
You always address me in the strangest ways.
Yes,
not as such.
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is,
meaning what?
That...
Is that how you...
Never! Wilma!
Paimon!
Just swinging back?
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all. Ah, yes. All done. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon will keep an eye.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing.
Here they come.
As we
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
Waste of time.
Yours go!
Bombs away!
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
Another one. Close your eyes. To dust.
Yours
You poor lost lamb, for the everlasting forest. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
The frost moon of old.
Moment of birth. Burst forth. The turning point in space. Leave it to me. That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher level than them?
Very good.
Be silent. The night cometh. People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
It all adds up. By the frost moon of old. You poor lost lamb.
Close your eyes. Observe.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and in any case, the experiment begins. With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons.
Close your eyes. You'll sorely regret that. Are you quite finished?
Reverse.
No more lies.
With one heart, we pray.
Intro bends to me.
Seek within. How unfortunate.
Bombs away!
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
That's more like it. Some results of value.
Close your eyes.
To dust. Good up first, like an ant in my palm.
Oh, I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Tory intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Entropy bends to me. Such a simple attack. You're already strong.
By the frost moon of old.
Water jet!
Be shackled.
It all adds up. The deception ends here. No more.
Wipe out!
With one heart, we pray. Stay your hand.
Seek within.
How dull.
Can I the truth?
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall. Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
To me.
No more lies.
you honestly think that would hit me?